Greetings everyone, and Great here from another Couple Heroes 1 replay. Spawn on the left side as the Vermont force. We've got ArXRa11, and as the spawn as is a Vermont ally, we've got I cannot pronounce it. Endeffektdelirium. I can never pronounce his name. One of the U.S. forces. We've got ThisisMagnolia. Press X it out. And spawn as the U.S. forces. We've got MisterNO. What are you singing? Don't start that. Either way, the engineers capture the strategic points. We got these guys move around, capturing these other sectors.
Pioneers here!
Pioneers heading to the munitions sector, catching that up. We got this guy being captured on up, and this one here as well. Looks like 2 Volksgrenadiers, 2, I guess, Panzerschrecks, times 2 racks. Can't say exactly sure.
Pioneer team ready.
Pioneers capture the fuel sector.
Where do you want us?
MG42 now push way forward, so we do have else now up to a motorcycle. I'm just out of it today. I am just completely brain dead right now. Let's see, do have a Jeep over here, do have the engineers advancing. Right now we do have no rifle squad on the field, and that is a 30 cal, which means we got a support weapon center, not a rifle. Pioneers taking some fire there. MG42 does get a small burst there under the Jeep. We do now the motorcycle advancing. Pioneers engaging engineers, but this time in the garrison versus heavy cover. 1 window versus 3 guys. Both of them are equally inadequate in that fight. Jeep taking a bit of damage there. Motorcycle has been repaired on up. All of the dents, scratches have been buffed out. MG42 pushing down the southern flank. Shimwagon now advancing as well. Engineers now advancing. Rock squad push the way forward. Pretty cal push way forward. Got injured there on the Shimwagon, motorcycle. Jeep taking some damage there. Engineers pursuing the Pioneers. Pioneers pursuing the Jeep. Jeep is not taking out does got caught reloading there. And the motorcycle does manage to live out. Jeep does manage to fall back a little bit there. Engineers push forward. S2, I'm guessing sniper.
42!
I'm not sure what, maybe just talking about this right there. Probably that. Same player. We now have the motorcycle push way forward, a bit of damage there on the rifleman squad, and a bit of suppression as well. 30 cal for support. They got a US mortar core in the field as well. M42 on the flank, hitting the mortar. Got the Shimwagon getting it as well. Jeep up here, firing away against the Shimwagon. 30 cal trying to rotate around, but got a bit of foliage there, preventing a sort of line of sight. Got a good hit there on to the MG42 for the mortar. May wipe him out. Volksgrenadiers here. Probably a little bit too early for a Escalation. Shimwagon goes down. Rifle squad's pretty stacked on up. Lots of friendly fire damage there. Got a bit of suppression on all these forces. Motorcycle goes down as well. As much as I prefer Couple Heroes 2, I can say that Couple Heroes 1 does have really good death animations like that motorcycle. You don't really have those at all in Couple Heroes 2. Volksgrenadiers taking a bit of damage there. Something foreign, yes. Rock squad does fall back there. 3 members remaining. Probably recruit this mortar here. Yep, did go ahead and acquisitioned his teammate's mortar. Do sniper push forward for 1 kill. Looks like the mortar's maybe hitting this garrison. Yes, it is.
Incoming mortar fire! Get down,
Jawohl, mein Herr.
Wehrmacht sniper now deployed in the field. Got the fuel switch being decaptured. Deep is now advancing.
I'll shoot a shoot.
Sniper backing on off. Rifleman squad with bars being forced back. May get wiped out here. Very likely will. Those who got caught reloading or packing on up. Wehrmacht sniper rolls a miss. US sniper rolls a miss and a whiff. And looks like the mortar is colliding with the hedges. One of the guys phased through the hedge line because he was deployed too close in the hedges. Double US sniper has now been properly spotted. Got double Wehrmacht sniper. Jeep is in pursuit of the sniper, however. Sniper seeing some more and more fire there.
One of our snipers is
And does go and take out that sniper there. The other sniper is right here. Flamethrower squad backing on off. Rifle squad does find a landmine there. Almost got wiped out from it. Got the MG42 firing way over here. Does sweep this landmine. We also got the MG42 there to support the MG42. That rifle squad died. Flamethrower flanks and may get wiped out here. Does decrew this MG42. You may take a shot against the flame engineers. Does re-secure the MG42 with his pioneer, and that was his teammates. Does get counter-sniped there, spotted by the Jeep. Very nice. A double Wehrmacht or US sniper on the field. Got no Wehrmacht snipers at the moment. 2, 3 Volks here. MG42 is falling back. Although it feels like the US players did take a pretty early advantage. Great mortar hit there.
Volks Grenadiers under fire!
When it comes to spotting, the Jeep is here, so should be able to spot that pretty easily. But it was still a pretty good shot. US mortar right now is up to 3 kills. And this was his mortar, not the acquisition mortar. The Wehrmacht player we have selected right now has defensive operations selected. Pack 38 deployed in the field, not a big surprise. And I got a bit of wire being put in the field as well. Bunker there, going for the casualty recovery bunker. Snipers connect onto the sniper and the Volks. Great shot there. Cheap here for spotting. MP40 is now pulling a few. Got bar rifle squads behind some barbed wire. Bar rifle squad pushed down south. Volkswagen is hitting. Got also a squad of Volkswagen to support him out. Wehrmacht sniper pushes way forward, trying to get a counter snipe. Got the Greyhound straight forward. Pack 38 scores a hit. Was it going to be using the pack abuse bug? Landmine detonation there. Mortar does connect with the Volks. That mortar's also a little bit on top of the landmine. And that rifle squad is getting focused down by a large number of squads, so they need to force them back really soon. We do have a landmine right here. Well, there's a sniper right there, but there's a landmine right there. Takes out the medic. Gotta be careful when going over your teammates or your own landmine. They may explode. Yep, it's you.
We have a lot of incoming fire!
MP40s little bit stuck. Mortar, making a good hit there. Got a direct hit there on the Jeep by the Pack 38. Jeep is down. Good mortar hits on the bunker. Greyhound advance way forward. May see the pants falls, but Pack 38 will probably be decrewed. Does get decrewed before it gets reinforced. Now got another casual recovery bunker, replacing the one that he just lost because of the mortar. Pants falls did connect, and before he squalls, got four of the fatherland active. And the Greyhound just needs fallback to repaired. Snipers straight forward, uncamouflaged. Right now, there's a bit of a shooting gallery, not for the snipers, but primarily for the mortars. They're really congested right here. They need to spread out. The mortar has been doing, both those mortars have been doing quite good. Speaking of which, this mortar looks like I got counter-mortared.
Mortar here.
Nebel Warfare deployed in field, which actually made it detonate some of these landmines, and wipes out the MG. I think that was the MG that went down. That sniper may burn to death? No, it is not. Ultimators push forward. Drops the bar. A lot of things to pick it up. Something about bar. I think dropped bar. I don't know what this means.
We have retrieved this weapon.
It's in foreign. I can't read. I have trouble speaking foreign. Do now have the mortar falling on back. Mortar right here. Firing a barrage somewhere.
Okay, Volksgrenadiers, we're back in the fight.
Nimbar, you get bar. Got it. Thanks. Oh yeah, that's you chatting, isn't it?
The Yankees are grabbing our
Landmine
territory.
detonated. And the Greyhound did receive a mortar shot there. I guess something built a Stug, either him or you, himself, or the other guy. And we've got the sniper straight forward. Another drop bar? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Don't see anything. Oh, there is a drop bar there behind the tree. Nebel Warfare firing away. No, you can't accuse him of map hacking. Oh, it actually did splash the mortar.
Sir, enemy in range.
Rock Squad, Engineers, and another Rock Squad straight forward. Minesweeper is here. We'll spot this landmine. And this landmine. Up over here, do have now the Pioneer getting ripped apart.
Has died here.
Or immolated, I should say. Got a bit of artillery rating on in. Stood straight forward. Pack 38, using Pack to be a bug there, just direct hit. Good mortar hit there, takes the Volksgrenadiers, more artillery rounds hitting the bunker from the off power shoot. And we've got multiple Stugs on the field. Got the Stug life going. Takes out that squad, wipes out the squad there with the sniper, very nice. I thought I heard a landmine detonation over here. May have been mistaken. May have been. May have been right there or here. Wehrmacht sniper here. US snipers here. Do we see any landmines? This area is walled off. There is an opening there. Greyhound advancing. Oh, I heard some sniper shots. Volksgrenadiers straight forward.
Veteran seek gain.
Nebel Warfare raining on in. Splashes some various areas. And the snipers may fight each other. Oh, thank you for the follow, Zirak 210. Welcome to the stream. Snipers
now
do
build
not
heavy
find
flak
each
cannons.
other.
Lavender approaching ready.
Black 88 now going on up. Looks like the Warfare did get counter barraged. Volkswageners push way forward. Oh, looks like the stray mortar shot almost got a sniper. Still push way forward. Pack 38 here. Volkswageners bars.
Ready for duty.
Now got a pair of Hellcats forward, which finds a Flak 88 and a Pack 38. Does take a hit there.
What are your orders?
Another landmine there, which was detected, but does get mobilized, so that's done for. And appears to be no allied war machine to recover them. Still takes some shots there. Greyhound pushes forward. Greyhound gets Version C1, but does find the Stug. And when he's done hitting the Stug there, Bar squad pushes forward. Crab squads do get suppressed. More artillery running in, so it's like we got an M2. Almost like there's an M2 from both of these players. That's a AT gun there, that's what I saw. So it looks like one player's gone for armor, one player gone for infantry. That's pretty much standard nowadays, or yeah, pretty much all times. Mortar firing away, may receive some M2. We've also got a landmine there, in between some barbed wire, so a little bit of funnel trap. Looks like the tickets are very similar still. 17 minutes in, and both players have like almost 400 and well over 400. Got a landmine being built.
Calibrating range fight now.
Back 38 set on up. Yep, so far a great defense, but however, they are not winning. They have a countdown against them. Neb Warfare firing away. We do have a landmine almost destroyed there. A rifle squad advancing. Up north, we do have the Grenadiers pushing up north, trying to harass this point here. We have a 30 cal emplacement though, and a landmine. Bit of damage there. Great artillery strike there. Problem is having a defense. They're fighting against a player with an M2. The M2 likes the fighting defensive players. They're easy targets for him. Destroys the mortar crew. But the mortar still remains in the air. Yep, definitely in the air. Medic straight forward, trying to pick up some casualties. Let's see. He has 2 out of 4 there. Sniper picks up the medic.
Where do you want
He's
us?
forward to hitting the engineers.
Get them, man. To the wall, go! This is over. I'm going to buy my own time.
Snipers walking on the landmine, which it's even an ally more he's destroyed because of the wounded nature it is. It probably is maybe even at 0 health, because sometimes units in this game can be left at 0 health.
Grenadiers, listen up.
Engineers do cut a bit of wire, but that may still not be traversable. Here another M2 barrage. We got triple M2s in the field. They're all firing away. The steel rain was not in the forecast. That's why I can never trust the weathermen. Engineers move around. Stug trying to retaliate against the engineers for the crime of existing.
Yes, comrade.
Volkswagen is decapturing
Lost
the
a flak
VP
battle to
now.
enemy action.
Nebula Warfare barrage raining on in. Looks like decent amount of the wire got destroyed there. Or maybe just went from one side to the other side? I feel it's not... I don't know. Let's find out what's going... No, it's working fine. Something just seemed off there.
Compliment.
One time in Leipzig, I saw these fun little dancing puppets.
That was an interesting quote line. Some people have fun little dancing puppets. I think I'm going crazy. Rock Squad pushes its way forward. Rock Squad does get suppressed on down. And we've got an off-hit howitzer shoot right on top of the flak gate, or likely to be decrewed. Possibly being destroyed, but flak gates are much more durable than I was given credit for. Got some artillery raining on in. But I'm also just use a couple heroes too, where heavy artillery takes out the like pack 43s and left 18s no problem. Grenadiers pushing forward, got rifle squad here, pretty wounded. Grenadiers, we have efficiency 1. Pineapple there. Ooh, directed there, drops the mortar, I think. Says M2 60mm mortar,
Field repairs
but I just don't see the model itself. Nebula Warfare backing on off. Bike and V1, possibly. Let's take a look and see the other. No, possibly V1. Only possible is 28cm rocket barrage by the defense player. We've got Blitzkrieg here, who's gone from manpower blitz. He has quadruple veterancy 3 Stugs. Over here, we do have, of course, armor. I remember seeing that. Got a good number of Hellcats, so it's going to be some relatively large tank brawls. Even though both the Stug and the Hellcat, neither of them are actually tanks. They're both classified as self-propelled guns, or one. The Hellcat's classified as a self-propelled gun, while the Stug's classified as an assault gun. They're actually not classified as tanks. And over here, for the infantry player, does have some manpower. Almost enough conditions for another off-and parachute. Bolton is to capture central VP. The allies do have an almost 100 VP advantage, just ever so slightly not. And our ArXRa squad does take a bit of damage there and falls back. Two snipers, 3 howitzers, 1 Calliope, 3 fast cats. Nebula Warfare firing away somewhere. Calliope also firing away. Nailing Nebula Warfare. Nebula Warfare probably be full destroyed. Yes, it does. Nebula Warfare landed around here. Engineers a little bit too cold. He helped them out. Signs being cold is from shock. Probably shell shocked. So hitting the Warfare should help them up, or warm themselves up.
We're ready to move in, just give the order.
Our squad does get suppressed there. And now got the off-power shoot running in, which will annihilate the mortar. We'll probably destroy the mortar itself. Assuming it gets a direct hit. Our squad getting knocked around a little bit there. Only one guy remains. This got hit by a number of retreat bugs. The number I think was 3. Our squad will fully escape out of there, just lose some extra manpower. But probably could have lost that out of the way. Snipers push way forward. Pack 38 gets shot there. Flak 88's firing away. We've got the
Enemy unit
Allied war
down.
machine active. Stug with Blitzkrieg activated. Got the Stug reinforcing the Stug. The Stug does take out the Hellcat. 2 more Heckling Cats pushing way forward. One of the Hellcats are quite wounded. And now the Stug's clapping in from multiple angles. And the Hellcats got crushed. Granted, there are still 2 remaining from the Allied war machine. Not going to quietly soften them up. And that's how the Stugs herd some cats.
Crew!
And
Look
one
at
AT
Reinforcements
gun.
available.
I think that made it off a parachute. No, probably not. Has access to off-map combat group. Not too much fuel, so maybe a good idea to go for some off-map combat groups. Let's see. Supply yard. Where is his supply yard? Way up here. Supply yard level 2 almost complete. His teammate has just level 1.
Enemy unit down.
Grenadiers pulling back. Prep squad push forward. Some landmines being detonated there. Grenadiers receive a grenade. Gets hit pretty hard there. We got the replacement Hellcats push forward. Trying to focus on the Flak 88. Does get some hits there. 1 Hellcat goes down. Allied war machine still active. Main gun short crit there. Gunner killed crit there. Down. Does short of Flak 88. But did consume 200 munitions on the Allied war machine on that. So, was pretty expensive. And here comes off a power shoot there as well. Fly-P rockets barrage raining on in as well.
Enemy unit down.
And he will lose some carcasses there, which means less salvage. This carcass is full health. Our squad does fall back there. Got a Warfman barrage, not another Warfare barrage, push way forward. Landmine detonated, I'm not sure from what. It could have been from a stray. That may have been the Nub Warfare, took that one out. Volkswageners push way forward, got a Wehrmacht sniper here. US sniper gets a couple quick shots there. Counter snipe does not connect. Volkswageners charge way forward, but there's only 2 guys there, 2 snipers, that's not exactly great. Warfare barrage push way forward, Volkswageners may get crushed. Black 88 redeployed for C2. Got a tide of Hellcats there. M1AT gun managed to get some hits on the Flak 88. And War from Half-Track takes some fire.
Enemy unit down.
Stug drew a shot there, and looks like the War from Half-Track does manage to live. I think the Flak 88 went down again. I think largely to buy the M1AT gun. It was actually a bit difficult since the M1AT gun is usually countered by the Flak 88. We now have M10 point of view from alternate combat group. He does not have Tank Depot. And we do have now Veteran 3 Panther. Well, get Stugs. Might as well go for a Panther.
Enemy unit down.
Stug down. Panther rolls point blank miss. Does get some extra hits there. And main gun short crit there.
You're under attack.
That sounds about right. Red artillery being brought on in. And the M10 finally goes down.
Weapon crew lost. Crowds are pounding on a forward.
Hellcats camouflage there. Armor player has almost enough munitions for another allied war machine. Defense player has almost enough munitions for a register artillery. Takes up that one. Has 2 more from half-tracks. Not too much available for the defense player. 1 sniper does go down, he said. And looks like both the snipers may have went down. Hellcats push way forward. Something about packs. Allied computer first active. Got a stew on the field. Activate firing back here. Panther has plenty of health to tango with for now. And got the Calliope rocket barrage running up in. Suffered the Stokes a little bit more. Only one of these Hellcats went down. Voids this landmine, but barely. And destroyed engine crit there. Picks up that Stug. Out of control there. This one will creep away. And we got some artillery raining in back here. And there's a mainly built bunker, not a default bunker, probably for a repair bunker. Got double Panther, triple Stug. Actually, one of those is a Stew, which has the same icon. Sniper may get killed off there. Didn't really get focused down. Rock Squad charge away forward. Defense player almost has nothing as far as Mason Rock Barrage. Just does not have the ability available at the moment. And just consumed his munitions on something. A good amount of it. He just spent 120 munitions on something. What? I'm not sure. Oh, Goliath, that's what he got deployed in view. I don't think the Goliath's a great option. I think it's just trying to hunt down the M2's best, which one needs to give me rocket barrage. Cal here. Our squad could get a sticky bomb off. I don't know if he has have access to sticky bombs. Have we seen sticky bombs yet this game? I'm not sure. 5 before Spectre Voltron is. Got double cap against the Axis players.
They must have raided the hill soon.
War from half tracks firing somewhere. Somewhere is around here. Gets a bit of damage on a little bit of everything. Infantry 42 firing away, suppressing down that engineer. Not sure what he's referring to. Maybe he was chatting with his teammate and exited all. Grenadiers who fall back, Flackety deployed in the field. This time a bit more defensive reserve position, which is probably perfectly fine. Since Hellcats are being aggressive, he doesn't have to push it too far forward.
Half-track, over.
Or from half-track, firing a barrage somewhere. Looks like the shadows suggest around here. These will be some hits there. Says he took out a rifle squad, quite nice. Stu rolls a miss. Flaky 8 got a decent shot there, but the gun itself is almost destroyed. The gun somehow did not get destroyed there. It does get wiped out either way. Garrison got destroyed. Our squad's heading down south. And one firing away. Good fire there on the right squad. Does throw a sticky bomb there.
We have lost
And got an injured crit there. You now have the off parachute running in right there. Bit of fire onto the Panther, damaging the crew. And there goes the Panther. And the AT gun does get decrewed. It is a captured M1 AT gun. And Flak 88 is currently decrewed. I just had trouble clicking on it by an invisible button. I'm clicking on a carcass somehow. World, bit of damage. So I'm clicking on a carcass somehow.
Attack on forward base.
And it's more or less how Allied War Machine is. In my Company Heroes 2 mod, I actually did reintroduce Allied War Machine, but instead it just replenishes with a few stewards. But you can get up a decent number of reserve stewards, which are generally good versus infantry, only not that great versus heavy armor, but at least gives you a bit of rebate. Good Grenadier mortar hits on the Grenadiers. Repair station now complete. Black 88 is on the other side of the hill, so its shots won't really scatter around. So anything that misses or just connects with the hill itself. No misses or results in hits. That was what I saw a King Tiger over here, but it's just a Pershing. You'd be surprised how much tanks that do not look like each other at max very long range. There's a reason why a lot of U.S. soldiers mistaken Panzer IVs for Tigers. One, they're on the lookout for the fearsome, dangerous Tiger tank. Two, Panzer IVs and Tiger tanks look somewhat similar at over a kilometer away. Calliope rocket barrage there, softening up everything, particularly the Stugs and the Knights Crossholders. Yeah, also, when it comes versus Wehrmacht as well, since they don't rely on experience, they don't donate experience to your opponent, not to mention that part. While versus Panzer Elite, they do get experience, and you don't really want veteran Panthers. Do now have elite vehicles available.
You have 200 points.
He definitely has enough command points for the 28cm rocket barrage. Just choosing not to go for it, so you can see the ticket markers as they start killing stuff.
Target.
Hit damage there, grenade thrown. Hit damage there on the Grenadiers. They do not fall back, so the health regen will help them recover slowly. Attack 30 gets a direct and fully dead. Let's see, M2 is currently non-vetted. M2, that one's fully vetted with 41 kills. And this one's vet 2 with 23 kills. Does find inland mine there. Destroyed engine crit. Flak 88 finished it off. Stug is blitzing. Or Stu. There's a Stug. And both those Hellcats do go down. Let's get 2 recovered. But the Calliopes are getting great hits here. But nothing went down there, so that can all be repaired and up. Will be a bit of a downtime to get the repairs. This Stug just idle there. Panther engaging the Pershing. Got another pair of M10s for the Alpha Combat Group. Did he get both of them from the Alpha Combat Group? He might be getting a little bit lucky getting those. M10s should be pretty useful for him. If it's too after midnight, go ahead and get some sleep. Don't. This live stream will be available on YouTube. We always review it later. Yep, get some sleep. After all, I'm primarily a YouTube channel first and a live streaming channel. Rifle Squad down south. Rifle Squad does take a hit there. Yep, get some rest. Because I tend not to get any sleep anymore. I know how that feels. Goliath here. I wonder if that's the same Goliath from earlier.
Coming up from behind.
Rock Squad does fall back. Flyby Rocket Barrage raining on in.
Enemy unit
Does
down.
for the Panther there.
We're
Still
losing a
here.
fuel sector.
Somehow the Goliath was getting repaired on up. I'm just going crazy. Nice crossroads decapturing the VP. Nice work from Barrage here. Softening up a lot of infantry squads there. Oh, it said, saving Private Ryan, the best way to fall asleep is trying to stay awake, right? Here comes the herd of M10s. Of course, with all of the stuff blocking in, it's like herding cats. Right now, the Tiger Tank going field, Vet 3 Tiger Tank. Vet 3 still here to help out as well. And that one's main gun short crit. Well, I just leave that one alone for now. Focus on the other threats. Main gun short crit there. Goes down. Allied war machine's now active. We'll get that one recovered. The other one did go down fully. Black 88 takes out that one. And there's a oh yeah, just M1AT gun. Efficiency 3 is more scaled efficiency.
Enemy unit down.
And now it's dead. Efficiency. Hellcat may go down. Panthers. Looks like the Flak 88 took out that one.
Our forces are taking
Tiger
casualties.
Tank 4. Tiger Tank is nearly at full health. Just took a bit more damage there. Panzerfaust finished off the AT gun. Not bad. Does take out that one there. She does take a bit of fire there.
Taking full arc fire! Contact! Ground infantry!
Nice crossover is taking some fire, literally. Does fall back there. Pushing forward. Unvetted. Does take a lot of hits there. There's a lot of AT in front of that Pershing. Got a big round of Hellcats here. Down south, that's a Greyhound.
Ready to roll out.
Which can't be used to capture up sector. Just need a bit of opening. Thank you for the follow, Weez Kundebird. Go to your name well enough. And yeah, the Greyhound can't capture up sectors because it's the infantry player, not the armor player. Main gun destroy the crit there, and gets a damage and crit with the splash damage from the Goliath. Oh no, that was just the Greyhound.
Mechanized here.
They're hitting one of our forward replacements, trying to take our territory.
Tiger Tank receiving some repairs. And we've got the Grenadiers forward with Panda Shrek. This is... Oh, 20 centimeter rocket barrage was summoned. Ah, well, either way, welcome to the stream. And do now the Grenadiers falling back, taking a bit of damage there. Oh, Grenadiers do find a landmine in their retreat, but manage to survive, but barely. Personally, I think Computerers too, but I think people in this chat will probably disagree with me. Grenades been thrown. Just not say Couple Heroes 3. Couple Heroes 2 is just far better than Couple Heroes 3. Good amount of bounces there. Got the Orphan Barrage running on in. Good shot there onto the Tiger, onto the Pershing. Triple Grenadier over here, M2 trying to hit them. Tiger Tank has Blitzkrieg enabled and now being swarmed by the Hellcats. Got a stroke here for support. Panther here as well. Tiger Tank will likely go down, taking fire from multiple sources. Panther getting hit. Panther pretty good as well. Tiger Tank goes down. Hellcat goes down. Looks like this one's going down. Just so many dust clouds, it's hard when you see anything. Sticky bomb there. Calliope Rocket Barrage or Wolfen Half-Track Barrage. Calliope Rocket Barrage running on in. Hitting this lava stuff. Grenadiers push way forward. Fresh Pershing. I think that's a fresh one. All I saw was dust clouds. I couldn't really tell you what went down. Most of the Pershing got replaced. I'm not sure it was recovered by Allied War Machine. Not on cooldown, so I have no idea. Black 88 rolls a miss. Stug could just sort of stand here. Gets fire support from the Black 88. Does roll a bounce there. Black 88 bounces on the Pershing as well. Good to send the Grenadiers. A lot of things work a little bit cleaner in Couple Heroes 2. For example, in Couple Heroes 1, I always hate the fact that units sort of flinch around. Couple Heroes 2 used to have the units flinch around quite a bit as well, but they largely removed that from multiplayer since it was units just flinch out of cover. I do agree Couple Heroes 2 is probably a little bit more balanced, but they also, the final balance patches made the game a bit more stale. Hence why I had a little bit of fun with my my mod in Couple Heroes 2, such as introducing like the pack up and redeploy mechanic like onto OKW, like the Brits have in Couple Heroes 1. Grenades been thrown. And I think 3v3 hits pretty good sweet zone for Couple Heroes 2. Not the total chaos in 4v4s, but has a little bit more possibilities in 2v2s.
Enemy unit down.
You have another Calliope Rocket Barrage. Panther and Pershing. Calliope Rocket Barrage running on in. Needs some good hits. Another Blitzkrieg active there. We've seen a decent amount of Blitzkriegs, haven't we? Got a landmine here, which the Panther does deploy onto the Pershing. There's also a good amount of Hellcats here. Magnum short crit there. Pershing goes down.
Pershing lost.
Damage injured crit there. Good hits on the Hellcat. Hellcats will fall back. They do need a bit of repairs. Rock Squall pushing forward. This one does have a Panzer Shrek.
Enemy unit down.
Doctrines. Granted, some doctrines are pretty much just slight variations of each other, primarily the Soviet and Wehrmacht.
Being reported.
But you've got a bit more variety when it comes to the later Brits, US, and the OPW faction doctrines. British there on the Calliope. Rock Squall does take a bit of damage.
Allies are down to 300. Enemy unit down.
Good hit there. Rifle squad and 30 cal push forward, and 118. This must become off-map combat group. And damage there onto the M1AT gun, decrease it. True, there's a lot of meta doctrines. A lot of people are a bit afraid to stray away from the meta. When I was playing a couple years too, I usually play 3v3 randoms, and for Wehrmacht, a couple times did get ranked number 2. And I always play off meta. There's many games where I just don't deploy out a single Grenadier nor Panzer Grenadier. Just have fun with other light mechanized assets.
Krauts are pounding on a forward placement. Front shifting. Krauts are grabbing territory from us. They're hitting one of our forward emplacements, trying to take our territory. The Germans are after one of our munitions points. Enemy unit down.
5 people reading on in, knocks out the Flak 88.
On a forward emplacement.
Where we headed?
They're hitting
Up
one of our
north in the
forward
Pioneers,
emplacements,
push
trying
up
to
north,
take
trying
our
to capture
territory.
sectors. Grenadiers found some heavy cover. Warframe Brawls reading on in.
Krauts are pounding on a forward emplacement.
Grenadiers do fall back. Greyhound straight forward. And got a bit of a landmine detonation. He looks like he got the 28cm rocket barrage available. Our squad is pretty forward. I think the thing that somewhat limits a lot of off-meta plays when it comes to Company Heroes 1, Black Idiot will almost goes down, is probably the fact that the command points are a little bit more difficult to generate. So you can't just stall out for airborne, you can't necessarily stall out for Rangers, Ultramagers, and even when it comes to things that should be pretty quick to deploy on the field, like the Tetrarch, you don't. There's a reason why I say when it comes to British doctrines, actually for all doctrines, Royal Engineers is the least selected doctrine in Company Heroes 1, while Royal Commandos is the second least picked doctrine. There's only really one standard doctrine for the Brits in this game. It's 95% select rate, I would say. See, why is the Wehrmacht player going defense doctrine while the already on the field? For the 88's, more sight, better bunkers, and the off-map rocket barrage. Looks like they are chatting there. Let's see. Looks like defense player has a big reserve of resources. Armor player has been doing a good job consuming his resources, even the amount of fuel he's been consuming. The thing as well, it does also give the opponent a target for the Flak 88s, means you're not trying to hit other things. It is a one way to draw fire. If you don't want the artillery to hit something, give them a target to shoot. It can be a bit of a honeypot. But of course, it'd be a little bit expensive for a honeypot. And the Flak 88s actually were very effective versus all the Hellcats. While the crew is relatively vulnerable, the gun itself is actually a bit durable. Does take out the Hellcat there. Got Blitzkrieg of the Panthers and Tiger, so the big cats are charging. Lots of sticky bombs this one. Is an engine crit. Pretty soon the rocket barrage does rain on in. There's there on to the rifleman. Looks like the armor player is a little bit battered, bruised, and beaten. Down to just engineers and a Calliope. Does take out these guys here. I think at this point in time the allies have disintegrated. I think, but no, Magenda's not backed out of the game. They're still somewhat in it, but they have pretty much lost everything now. Race artillery connects into the flame engineers.
Our forces are taking casualties. Down to 200 points.
Mass crossroads push way forward. We'll find the MG emplacement. Our squads pushing down south. Our squads do get suppressed there by the MG bunker. Mass crossroads nice and close. Glide here, rocket barrage raining on in. And looks like got the US players casting GG now. And that is the end of the replay. This is Grade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.